Hi, I have your very first journal task that I'd like you to do today. I would like you guys to think, how are kids around the world different? And I'd also like you to think, how are kids around the world alike? Could you write down a few ways that you can think of how you are similar and different from kids that live all around the planet? Can't wait to hear your ideas. Right before school ended, we were dealing with our controlled vowels. So we were learning about words that had the sound, either made by ER, IR, or UR. We also talked about some words that had OR, that had the sound, like work. I want you guys to now think about the R sound, kind of like a pirate. So some of the words have the AR, ARE, and I'd also like you guys to think about the sound OR. Sometimes it's spelled OR, but sometimes it needs that E at the end, so it's ORE. This week we're going to be practicing those words and sounds using some poetry and using our spelling skills to sort. We're going to play with the words, doing some word substitution, some letter substitution, and making new words. And I have a daily task for each of you guys for the 5 days this week. Are you all ready for a new story this week? We are going to be reading a story called Dear Primo, a letter to my cousin. I can't wait for you guys to learn all about how these two cousins are very different. Not only do they live in different places, but they have many different traditions and daily ways of living that you guys are going to find out and explore. So get ready. You're going to learn a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of Espanol. I can't wait for that. And we're going to be practicing some great words that have to do with wondering and imagination. Hi! This week we're going to read a story called Dear Primo, a letter to my cousin. It's going to be a great story for you to explore how two cousins live and play and experience different traditions in America and Mexico. So I hope you enjoy, and please click on the link so that you can have a read aloud done with you. There's also going to be a printed copy of this story sent home so you can use it to do some of the activities I'm asking you to do, like comparing, contrasting, hunting for vocabulary words, and answering comprehension questions. I hope you enjoy. Good morning. Brady wanted to come say hi. He misses you guys, and he hopes you are all reading every day like I've asked you to. And I hope that you guys are continuing to visualize while you read. Are you stopping and jotting? Are you thinking about connections? Are you asking questions? Are you finding really cool words and adding them to your Fizzle notebook? So I hope you guys are still taking the opportunity to explore some new books and have some fun while reading. Anything else you want to say, Brady? What should they do? Should they cuddle with their puppy while they read? Yes, we think so. So I hope you guys are enjoying reading with your family, and I hope you all like the books that I sent home last week. So I love landmarks about the United States. I like to travel, and I really hope that they inspire you guys to think about what different parts of the world are like. Second graders, I hope that you haven't stopped writing. You are great at using details and similes, so I'd love you to continue doing that. We have our weekend news journal, and I'm going to be sending home some pages so that you guys can continue to keep track of your lives. And I know that they're very different now that we can't go out and move about as we used to. But I think this is a great opportunity for us to find special things in just the everyday ordinary things that we might be doing now at home. So hopefully you guys have lots of great stories to share. Continue to illustrate those journal pages because we're going to create a really great book at the end of the year, and I can't wait for you to look back on all those memories. I'd also like you to think about your penmanship and how neatly you're writing. You should be working on improving that throughout the year. I'm giving you all the materials that you are going to need to do your own popcorn kernel experiment. You're going to get the Ziploc bags, some paper towels, the kernels, and some journal work that you guys are going to do. All the lessons are prepared, and everything that you guys need to do these experiments for the week are provided. So I can't wait to hear about what's going on with your popcorn kernels and what you're learning about. I have the best news ever. Remember those cucumber seeds that we put in a little baggie and we put by the window? Well, some magical things have been happening, and I'm going to be giving those cucumber seeds back to you, and you are going to be planting them. I have a journal for you guys to keep track of its growth. I'd like you guys to use a ruler and try to measure how tall it is and notice the colors that you see, how many leaves you see, what the roots might look like. So I want to have you guys observe these plants and see if you can grow your own cucumber plant by summer. That would be really exciting. This week we're going to be exploring fractions. So before we left, we talked about what equal and unequal parts are like. So we're going to continue to explore. We're going to learn some new words like numerator, denominator, equal parts, and we're going to continue looking at halves, thirds, fourths, and figuring out what a whole is for every way that we divide up a shape, and how to share fairly. Isn't that what everyone wants? We all want the same size. It's not fair if it's not. So I have some fun games I'm going to be sending home with you guys that you can play, not only using numbers, but also using words. So we're going to be doing some fractional words too. I think that'll be an exciting way to use our fraction knowledge. So I hope that you guys are enjoying Splash Learn. I've got some fraction activities on there, and also through the Freckle app through Renaissance. So hopefully you guys are on those apps, and I'm really impressed with all the work that I'm getting back. I got some great pictures back from Abby. She was doing some math and creating some designs with her Legos. I also got some pictures from Bryce and Grayson and Jacob. I'm really happy to hear back from you guys, and I know that Luke has been working hard, and so it's nice to see that you guys are trying to use this time at home to continue learning and expand your brain.